So we're going to start this part 2 video where we left off last time in the part 1 video. So, he had just said, "Hello, Chad." Hypo, the Pokemon, said, "Why do you want me to hypnotize you?" Chad grinned. "My friend dared me. I didn't want to be a chicken, but you are." Hypo stared at Chad. Then he turned to the audience. "Shall I turn Chad into a chicken? Make him cluck and eat bugs?" "No," someone yelled. "Make him disappear." Everyone laughed. Chad held up his hands. "Can you make me stop biting my nails?" he asked. "Goodness, Chad, don't your parents feed you? You've chewed those nails entirely off your fingers." "Bad, Chad," one of his buddies yelled. Hypo pointed to the sofa with his wand. "Oh, he has a wand, I guess. Please be seated, Chad." The boy sat. "Now look into my eyes, Chad." Chad stared into Hypo, the Pokemon's eyes. The audience was silent. Hypo slowly passed his wand before Chad's eyes, back and forth on his wand. "Close your eyes, Chad," Hypo, the Pokemon, said in a soft voice. Chad closed his eyes. The audience remained silent. Hypo, the Pokemon, spoke. "Chad doesn't want to chew his nails. Hypo, the Pokemon, helps when all else fails. Soon this boy will be stronger. Then his nails will grow longer. When you open your eyes, your problem will be solved," Hypo, the Pokemon, said. "You will never chew your nails again. Open your eyes, Chad." Chad opened his eyes. He blinked and grinned. "Now, Chad, I want you to bite your nails," Hypo said. "Do it, Chad. Chew those fingernails. Yum, yum, yum." Or yum, yum. Fingernails are delicious. Chad moved one hand towards his mouth. Then he stopped. "I can't do it," he said. Hypo, the Pokemon, pulled out a wallet from his pocket. "Chad, I will give you $20 if you chew your nails." Again, Chad tried, but he could not chew his nails. He grinned at Hypo. "You're a good dude." At this point, I would just chew my nails and boom, get some $20. Probably covered a ticket to this show. Hypo turned to the audience. "Chad is cured," he cried. The audience cheered as Chad left the stage to join his friends. "That was so cool. Sorry about the lighting," Brian said. He nudged Bradley. "Hey, Mom, why don't you get hypnotized?" Chapter 3. Mom's Daddy. Don't be silly. Okay, usually I know this is a book for like 2nd graders, but usually chapters don't begin with like a direct, like this doesn't have to be separate chapters. "Don't be silly," Brian's mom said to him. "Why would I want to let Hypo, the Pokemon, hypnotize me? He's a Pokemon after all." Just then, Hypo, the Pokemon, walked to the edge of the stage. He shaded his eyes so he could see into the audience. "Are there any other volunteers?" Brian jumped to his feet. "Yeah, my mom," he said. Bradley pulled his brother back into his seat. "What are you doing?" he whispered. "I know what you're doing." "You'll see," Brian said. "We're over here, Mr. Hypo, the Pokemon." Hypo walked on the stage stairs. He marched to the row where Bradley was sitting with his mother and his brother. Nate and Lucy turned around in their seats and stared at Brian. "Are you gonna do it, Miss Pinto?" Nate asked. Before Bradley's mother could answer, Hypo was standing next to her, pulled out his hand. "Hello, I'm Hypo, the Pokemon. What's your name?" Bradley's mother shook Hypo's hand. "I'm Pamelia. I don't know how to say it. Pinto," she said. "But I'm not interested." Pamelia Pinto. What a lovely name," said Hypo, the Pokemon. "Wouldn't you join me on the stage? Your handsome twins can come with you." "Gee, Bradley, we're handsome," Brian crowed. said. Do it, Mom, Brian said. Go for it, Miss Pinto, Nate said. It'll be fun, Lucy said. There's so many Lucy said. Oh, so many people say said. It's too much for me. I mean, my book I'm writing, I do that a lot, but I can't come up with anything else. Only Bradley remained quiet. He knew that Brian had a plan. Bradley wondered if Hypo could really hypnotize his mom, so she let Brian raise ducks. Okay, come on, boys, Miss Pinto said. She followed Hypo back to the stage. Bradley and Brian were right behind her. The whole audience clapped and whistled. Hypo sat the twins' mother on the sofa, with Bradley and Brian next to her. Pamelia Pinto, do you chew your nails? Of course not, she held up her hand. Do, 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 do. And then Hypo, obviously. Oh, that face. What lovely pink nail polish, Hypo, the Pokemon said. Yes, my son Josh gave it to me for Mother's Day, she said. And my husband gave me this bracelet. And what did these two young men give you for Mother's Day? Hypo, the Pokemon asked.
Okay,
Pointed his wand at Bradley and Brian. They bought... Sorry about the interruptions. They bought the tickets to see your show, she said. Such nice sons you have, Hypo, the Pokemon said. So, boys, what shall we do with your mother? Bradley didn't know what to say. Brian said, my mom doesn't like ducks. Can you hypnotize her so she loves them? Brian's mother glared at him. I never said I didn't like. That's an excellent idea, Hypo, the Pokemon said. What do you vote? Yeah. The audience cheered and clapped. Okay, Mrs. Pinto, please close your eyes. She closed her eyes. I feel silly, she said. Brian giggled. And Bradley poked him in the ribs. Hypo passed his wand over Miss Pinto's head. He muttered some strange words. Miss Pinto, please open your eyes. Afterwards, he said. She opened her eyes. Miss Pinto, do you like animals? He asked. Okay, I'm tired of saying the Pokemon, just Hypo. Of course I do, she said. We own a dog and a pony, and I have rabbits when I was a girl. Marvelous. Now tell your audience if I'm fair. Well, I have to think a moment, Miss Pinto said. Take your time, Hypo said. He gave the audience a big wink. I have to say songbirds, Miss Pinto said finally. We have several bird feeders in our yard. Excellent. You're fond of flying friends. Now, Pamelia, tell us how you feel about ducks. I don't like them. Ducks are noisy, messy, and they would destroy my garden. The audience laughed. Brian did not laugh. Hypo didn't laugh either. He scratched his chin. Hypo would have to try something else. He said, Miss Pinto, will you please come with me? He walked her over to the red booth. He swept the curtain aside. Will you step inside, please? The twins' mother stepped into the booth. Hypo closed the curtain. He turned towards the audience. I must have absolute silence, said.
have a good class.
The auditorium went quiet. On the sofa, Bradley listened to his own heart. Hypo closed his eyes. Pamelia Pinto loves the birds. Pamelia Pinto hears my words. You're super magical, Hypo laughed. Make Pamelia Pinto love a duck. Then he yanked the gold curtain aside. Bradley's mother was gone. In her place stood a big white duck. Audience went wild. Bradley thought he would keel over. Duck waddled out of the booth. Even from the sofa, Bradley could see that the duck had pink nail polish on its toenails. And around the duck It's next was his mom's bridge. You turned our mom into a duck, Brian yelled. Bradley couldn't open his mouth. He just stared at the duck, stood in the middle of the stage, and looked at the audience. Then it sat down and began preening its feathers. Bracelet around the duck's neck glistened under the lights. My goodness, said Hypo. I guess I used too much magic. Hypo got down on one knee next to the duck. Pamelia, can you hear me? He said into the duck's ear. The duck said, quack. The audience was totally quiet. You could have heard a feather drop. Hypo turned to the audience. What should we do? Change her back, Bradley and Brian yelled together. Change her back, the audience chanted. Change her back. Change her back. Change her back? Okay, I'll change her back, not her back. Very well, Hypo said, but we must have silence. You're scaring the duck. You're scaring Miss Pinto. The audience settled down. Hypo shooed the duck back into the booth and closed the curtain. Then he closed his eyes and spoke. Pamelia doesn't want to call one doesn't want to. Hypo will now change her back. My magic and Hypo luck, she'll no longer be a duck. Hypo swept the curtain and Miss Pinto stood up. The audience broke into cheers and whistles. Mom, Bradley cried. He jumped up and hugged his mother. How do you feel, Pamelia? Hypo asked, thirsty. Do you suppose I could have a glass of water? I'm feeling extremely thirsty. Hypo poured Miss Pinto a tall glass of water. She drank it down and held out the empty glass. Thank you, she said. May I have another? I don't know why I'm so thirsty. I just crave water. Hypo gave Miss Pinto a second glass of water. She gulped it down and handed him the glass. Pamelia, may I ask you, how do you feel about ducks now? Hypo asked. Do you still dislike them? What a silly question, Miss Pinto said. I adore ducks. I love the way they waddle and splash in the water. Brian poked his brain. See, Bradley, Mom adores ducks. He whispered. It worked. Bradley couldn't believe his eyes and ears. Hypo beamed at the audience. Thank you, Pinto. Thank you, boys. The audience cheered as Bradley followed Brian and their mom off the stage. Bradley noticed a white feather. Stuck to the hem of her dress. Back in their seats, Bradley stuck a look at his mother. Did she really love ducks now, he wondered? Would she let Ryan raise them? Shaking his head, Bradley sat back to watch the rest of the show. So we're going to end there for part 2. Sorry, there's so many parts, I just can't. I'm just getting tired of reading this after like 12, 13 minutes. So that's going to be all for today. So, see you in the next video.